All right, everyone, here we are with ticker symbol ONTX on Conova Therapeutics Inc. And before we jump into this chart, I want to say welcome to all the first-time viewers and investors. Welcome to the channel, Invest for Tomorrow. To all the subscribers, welcome back. And before we go ahead and discuss everything that's going on here with this chart, I do want to let everyone know and be aware of the fact that I created a Twitter account, and believe it or not, I wasn't too familiar with Twitter, so I made it in November, and throughout the month of December, briefly when I had the chance, I went over everything to kind of get the hang of the tweets and the retweets and what that meant. So now it's up and running, right? I have that whole entire Twitter account open now and public, so I'm going to put the link down below, and it should redirect you to it. You should follow it, because there we will discuss more topics about obviously stocks throughout the day and stuff. So I won't be active every single day, every single hour or moment, but I will be active a few times throughout the week. And then as I get the hang of it, probably every day, I will talk about stocks I'm watching, stocks that are moving, and what else other people are feeling and other sentiment. And as a community, we can all discuss what's going on there and so forth. And I will also post 1 to 2 videos, maybe even 3, later at night once I post them, the ones that you guys don't get notifications on, so that you guys are aware of it, and then that way you guys can see those, and you're more than welcome to share it and share that insight and retweet it, as they call it, with your friends and community. So check it out. I highly encourage you guys to follow me on Twitter. The link will be down below. So ONTX, right? This came up on my screener earlier in the day, and then throughout the day it was running, and it was having pretty much a strong move. You could see that here. I mean, it literally moved from around 49 cents and some change, 50 cents, all the way up to almost $1. So we have some points here to look at, and shout out to you that went ahead and took a moment to look at one of my videos. Comment down below and ask what are my thoughts on ONTX. I was actually going to wait till tomorrow, because this is a pretty speculative one right now, and this can actually run back up a little bit, and then maybe I would talk about it if it holds itself up so that investors are aware of it, or this could actually just fall. And then I realized, you know what, if you're asking, it's for a reason, and maybe a lot of other investors are thinking about this as well. And when I say to you, I don't want to say any names. I don't like really posting, people's comments. I know that it's public because you posted it on my video, and anybody that goes back to that video will find it, or in that video that you specifically said it, whoever's watching it and goes to the comments will see it. But I don't like just throwing people here on the screen if they don't feel comfortable with that. So when I say to you, you know exactly who you are. I want to say thank you as an investor or follower of this channel, and as a subscriber, for taking the moment to suggest something that's not only going to help you, but it's going to help many other investors as well. So I really appreciate that, and let's jump into this chart. So I'm making this very narrow so that quickly we can know where this is going. Okay, I want every single investor to know, if this is moving up, it's going to break through this resistance. If this is moving down, it's going to break through this support. It could actually break through both at the same time, like go up, come back down, go back up, and so forth, because it's going to be pretty volatile if it goes in that sideways movement. But we're going to talk about this a little bit broader as well. So the 50-day moving average is 57.66. I want every single investor to be aware of that, 57.66. Now, can't land exactly on it, but that's the most important point. As long as we're above it, we're in bullish territory. The moment we're below it, we're in bearish territory. So right now the bulls are definitely in control, and we have some points to think about. So if this breaks through support, your next support level is the lowest point where this leveled off and before the run continued, and that's 63.92. Okay, 63.92 is right here before the run continued, reaching these highs up here of 96.72. So I want every single investor to be aware of these 2 points. This is the low end of the spectrum. This is the high end of the spectrum. And now we're going to zoom in here and see what's important for tomorrow based off the last couple hours of the day and this very narrow stretch. So support here is 75 cents. If that gets broken through, we need to watch it very carefully. Even though we're in bullish territory, every step downwards is a step closer to the 50-day moving average, and crossing the 50-day moving average and going below it is already one step closer and getting deeper into bearish territory, giving the full leverage to the bears. So we want to keep that in mind. Yes, all of this is bullish territory, and this can come all the way to like right there on top of the 50-day moving average, and the bulls can reappear and bring it back up, and it didn't end up in bearish territory. But the more it gets pulled down, the harder it is to come back up. I want every single investor to be aware of that, and it starts making the trajectory of a stock go more in one direction than the other. So it's very important to watch these support levels and watch how this is behaving between 75 cents and down here at 63.92. I want every single investor to be aware of that and pay close attention to the behavior. Are the bulls trying to reappear, or are the bears tearing it down fairly fast? Now, on the other hand, we have our resistance. Our resistance is 79 cents. If this gets broken through, it doesn't signify that it's guaranteed to continue to run, but at least we know where the momentum is going. At least we know how the stock is reacting. And if the bulls are able to turn that into a support, we know that they've actually been able to pull up and build momentum and a catalyst upwards, right? And the bulls need to break through this resistance to continue to pull away from the 50-day moving average in the upward direction. But the true resistance level they need to break through is up here at 96.72, as I stated earlier. That is the most important resistance level right now based off the chart. Now, I want every single investor to pay very close attention to this because it's been running up and it's quickly slightly dipped and leveled off. And the other thing as well is if the bulls don't come in hefty and strong here, the bears can appear and start to pull this down. They might not cross the 50-day moving average, but like I said, every step closer downwards and holding this down from going upwards is one step closer for the bears to gain control and for the 50-day moving average to continue to move up and catch up to the price. Keep that in mind. As always, I hope that with these cues, you guys are well equipped for tomorrow's trading day. Don't forget to go ahead and share this with your friends and community so they can receive this insight as well. If you're a first-time viewer, click on that subscribe button and click on that bell so you don't miss a single video that I post. And don't forget to hit the like button to let me know you watched this video. Guys, the link to my Twitter will be down below. I highly encourage you guys to follow it because I will start being active very soon. Thank you guys so much for watching, and let's make some money.